today we are doing a skin Q&A and giveaway. I have been getting so many questions in my DMs, in my inbox, since we launched our skincare sale. Lots of people reaching out and wondering questions about skincare and what they should be on and what they should be purchasing. So I'm doing this live to answer all of your questions. And if one person has asked me the question or 10 people have asked me the question, then probably a lot of you would benefit from hearing the answers. So I just want to let you know 20% off skincare until it ends tomorrow at midnight. So don't delay. It will be gone after midnight. We're not extending the sale. And as far as treatments that there's deals on right now, you can get 3 syringes of filler and you get a $200 gift card, or 3 sessions of LipoDissolve, or 3 sessions of PRP, either under eye facial rejuvenation or hair regrowth. And if you buy 3 of any of those, you get your $200 gift card. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. And if you do have questions while you're watching this, you can submit them in the question box. It'll be easier for me to see that way. And there is a giveaway at the end of this live, so stick around till the end. I'm giving away $200 worth of products. What one lucky winner will receive is this 3 ZO Skin Brightening Sheet Masks and the 30 ml Daily Power Defense. The Daily Power Defense is like the most popular product. You definitely want to be on it if you're not. So that is, these come in that box. And I'm also giving Ultra Hydrating Mask from Vivier. So one person will get all of those things. It's worth $200. So you can either keep that for yourself or it would be an amazing gift. Really, these are products that can be used for anyone. So I want to start out with the big question. I talk a lot about retinol on my page, and I put all of my clients on a retinol. If they want to talk to me about skincare, we've got to talk about retinol and sunscreen. So the big question is, what retinol should I start on? Now, this depends on who you are and what your goals are. So I'm just going to break it down. The different options for retinols from the ZO line, they have 3 different types of retinols, and each of the 3 do a slightly different thing. They also come in different strengths. So if you are looking to brighten your skin, like you want to treat pigmentation, sun damage, I just did a reel on the hydroquinone program, which comes with a retinol in that program. That is really the best thing that you can be doing for brightening skin, and it also has healthy aging benefits as well, that program, because the wrinkle and texture repair is the retinol that comes in that program. It goes deep. It gets blended with the pigment control and blending cream, which is a hydroquinone product, to drive that blending cream deep. And not just get pigment at the surface layer. There's another cream for that, but this one gets pigment that's deeper down, and it like scatters it or blends it so that you have a really even toned, beautiful, rich complexion. I'll show you. This is a before and after. Now this is really uneven pigment and areas of hyperpigmentation. And not only did we get rid of the areas of hyperpigmentation, but that blending cream and the wrinkle and texture repair, look what it did to just make her complexion so rich and even throughout. It just looks like such a healthier complexion. So it doesn't just lighten skin, it really evenly disperses all of your pigment so that you just have a rich, even toned complexion. So the hydroquinone program would be a great recommendation for what retinol you should be using if brightening and healthy aging are your concern, because it does it all. So let's say that you just want to get one product and you just want to get one retinol, and brightening is your main concern, treating sunspots, or for those who are on their hydroquinone break, because after 5 months you have to go off of hydroquinone and take a break. You'll develop a resistance to hydroquinone if you don't do that. And you can get like a rebound hyperpigmentation where actually you start producing more pigment. So you've got to take your break. And what I do for people when I put them on their break is I put them on the Retinol Skin Brightener, which that goes to a superficial layer in the skin, and it is designed to it targets your pigment cells, and it lightens and brightens pigment. So that is having less effect. It's not going as deep, and it's having less effect for pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it's not having as much of that like overall healthy aging benefit, but it's super great at just brightening. So your best option for brightening is a hydroquinone program. When you're on your break from that, or if you're just wanting to be on one product and not a whole program, you could do the retinol skin brightener. The good thing about the retinol skin brightener is it comes in 3 different strengths. So there's 0.25%, which is the lowest. There's 0.5%, which is actually a great place to start for most people. And 1%, which you can also start on 1%. You just know that the stronger your dose, the more of a reaction of redness and peeling and flaking that you're going to get, but also the better and quicker result you're going to get. So if you want to take it slow, you can start on that 0.25% retinol skin brightener, and you can work your way up. So if you are just wanting to treat texture, pores, acne, wrinkles and fine lines, Wrinkle and Texture Repair is an awesome product. Like I said, a smaller version of it comes in the hydroquinone program, but let's say you don't need the hydroquinone, you really just want the healthy aging benefits of a retinol. Wrinkle and Texture Repair is a 0.5%, but it does hit hard. Like, you should be using 2 pumps of it, ideally every night. You can start out 3 nights a week and increase that to nightly. The more consistent you are, the more of a reaction you'll get, but also the better and quicker results you'll get. So you just kind of tailor it to your lifestyle and how much you can tolerate. It's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym 5 days a week and you work out hard, you're gonna get in shape faster and develop stronger muscles than if you just sort of like dabble on the treadmill 2 days a week, right? So the Wrinkle and Texture Repair is an awesome healthy aging option for retinols. And then lastly, the Radical Night Repair is a 1%. And this is also a beautiful product. I've done a reel talking about how to do an at-home peel with this. So while it's on sale, would be a terrific time to get it and do your at-home peel. And you can refer back to my reels of how to do that, or you can DM me and I can send you the reel with the instructions. But aside from doing the peel, where twice a day you're using multiple pumps of this, and it really induces a strong reaction and it really gets you to peel and you get a beautiful result from it, you can also use this just as your maintenance retinol, and it's beautiful. This is designed also to go superficial in the skin, not as deep, and it's targeting more crepiness. So as we get older, as we're like 60 plus, we're getting that crepiness to both the face and neck. You should be applying all of these products down to your neck as well, chest as well. And this really tightens up and strengthens that crepiness that's at a more superficial layer. So each of these retinols are doing something slightly different. I hope that breakdown kind of helps. You can also always just DM me. I'm on here today to be able to answer people's questions. And I will get into the next question, which would be, if you're going to add your regimen, what's the best to use? Okay, so a retinol and a sunscreen are if you want a basic regimen, those 2 things. If you're not on a high quality sunscreen, so over-the-counter sunscreens, while you are on the right track and you're trying to be compliant with sunscreen use, it's not going to have the same benefits because it's not protecting from any of the indoor lights. Like right now I'm in front of a ring light. This is giving me DNA damage. Right now I'm in front of my phone. My blue light is HEV light. That's giving me DNA damage. And everyone is in front of a screen, a computer screen, a phone all day. And none of those over-the-counter sunscreens are protecting from that spectrum of light, as well as indoor fluorescent lights. And, I used to work in a hospital. We're under the fluorescent lights all the time. All of that, like all the time until the lights go out at night, you're getting exposure and premature aging and DNA damage, whether you're indoors or outdoors. You're also getting sunlight from the window, right? So you really want to be on a high quality medical grade sunscreen. And I always recommend for your daily use, I love using a physical sunscreen over a chemical sunscreen. That's also a difference that you get with the medical grade versus over the counter is over the counter sunscreens, they tend to be chemical sunscreens. Their physical sunscreens don't feel great. Think like the white, thick, chalky stuff. They haven't really perfected these very nice formulas that the fancy medical grade stuff has. So if you switch to medical grade for your sunscreen, you're getting so many benefits because you're getting really that broad spectrum with the IRA, the HEV protection, and you're able to wear a physical sunscreen that is doing a really great job of protecting you and feels beautiful and doesn't feel white and pasty and chalky. Chemical sunscreens are better for when you are swimming or sweating outdoors. So if you're in the water and you're outdoors, put on a chemical sunscreen. It's more water resistant, but for every day, I really love a physical sunscreen. So those would be the two products I would start with adding. From there, antioxidants. So a couple of options that are great for antioxidants is a really high quality vitamin C. Again, you've got to go medical grade for vitamin C. You're just wasting your time and money if you're buying it over the counter, because it is a molecule that doesn't absorb or penetrate deep into the dermis where it needs to be unless it's medical grade. There's different vehicles that drive that large molecule down once you get into that medical grade or pharmaceutical grade designation. So high quality vitamin C or Daily Power Defense is another antioxidant serum. This is like the #1 product in the ZO line. It's the bread and butter, and it has a slew of antioxidants as well as DNA repair enzymes that are repairing your skin's DNA in 2 hours, what it would normally take 24 hours to repair. So it's just like speeding up your cellular renewal. It's improving your skin barrier. So with a very like lightweight type moisturizer type feel, you're really having a healthier skin barrier so that you're retaining more moisture and not needing to put as many heavy moisturizers on top, because you're acting at that cellular level at repairing the skin barrier. So those three things, antioxidant, retinol, sunscreen, are where to start. And if you're already on those things and you want to know more about what to add, it really depends on your specific skin. So that's where you could shoot me a DM or an email and I could help you out. We talked about sunscreens. That was another question. Okay, so how much product should you be using? This is super important because the reason this question came up is some people, for instance, will get like the complexion renewal pads and they'll cut the pad in half because it comes really saturated with salicylic acid in these. And this is a toning pad. It's meant to deep clean your pores. It fights acne. It shrinks your pores. It gets your skin super, super clean after cleansing. And it also helps penetration of your active ingredients after. So some people, there's 60 pads in here and they'll try to make them go farther and cut the pad in half and use that over the whole face. I understand the rationale for that. You're trying to make your products go farther. However, I want you to think about all of these products as like a prescription for your skin. This is a medication that you're applying to your skin. So when a doctor prescribes you a medication, you don't cut the pill in half. You take the dose that's prescribed, right? So this pad is the prescribed dose. That's the amount of salicylic acid that Dr. Obagi wants to get on your skin and absorb into your pores to really give you the best result. So we're not trying to cut quarters. We're trying to get the best result because there is a difference. If you're using, 1 pump sparingly of the Daily Power Defense, for example, versus the 2 pumps where you can really cover the full face and bring some down to the neck, you're gonna get a better result with the 2 pumps. You're also gonna get a better result if you're doing it morning and evening versus just once a day or here and there. So product usage and compliance, like if you're not re-upping on a lot of these products, like every time you come in for your Botox, then you're not using it enough. That's kind of an indication that you're skimping and you're not getting the appropriate dosage of your products. If anyone has questions, drop them in the question box. I'm just kind of going by my pre-submitted ones here. Now, something that came up that I wanted to talk about is if you're already on an over-the-counter regimen and you want to switch to medical grade and you want to get that quality, I want you to set aside all of your over-the-counter. Like, don't mix and match. Don't be like, okay, I'm going to use this cleanser that I've been using because I'm scared to use something new and I feel like this cleanser kind of works for me. But it doesn't really work for you because you're here to see me, right? So it's not getting you to that wow result like the before and after I showed yesterday. Your over-the-counter cleanser is not doing that for you, right? Otherwise you wouldn't be here to see me and you wouldn't be interested in like what more can you do. So the way to approach this is really with like the scientific method in mind. Any product that you're using that is outside of this regimen is like a third variable, okay? So if you use my regimen and you use these products only, then there's no third variables. If you're acne prone and you're like, I've got to stop breaking out, I've been going through this my entire life, and you know, it's like this cycle of trying new products, maybe you feel like it might be working for a little bit, but really it's not. You've got to just like get off that hamster wheel, and if you just use these, I guarantee you'll see a great improvement in your skin. But if you're still using your over-the-counter cleanser, or you're still using your over-the-counter sunscreen, or your over-the-counter moisturizer, then you're introducing this like third variable that could be messing with your skin, right? Like that, even though it doesn't show up on the list of comedogenic ingredients, it's like you can't trust that because it's all manufactured by completely different, there's like no manufacturing standards, right? So they tell you the ingredient list, but you don't actually know the purity of those ingredients. Think of it like you're getting your water from Flint, Michigan versus you're getting your water from the Calistoga Springs, right? It's both water, it's both H2O or H2O, so you can say that as the ingredient, but one is much more pure than the other, and one is actually tested for that purity versus the other. I hope that makes sense. So approach it like a science experiment, and you really just want to only stick to this and you will see the improvement. That's the rationale, especially for acne prone skin. Okay, those are the questions that I had. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that would be helpful. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I know that, no, don't forever hold your peace. You can always just DM me or email me. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about the products that are in the gift, in the giveaway, and how you're gonna use them. So we talked about the Daily Power Defense. Love this. This is the travel size, okay? So this is the 30 ml, the full size is a 50 ml. And with this gift, you're getting the 30 ml. And it's like a multivitamin for your skin. Think about it that way. So everybody can use this. Every single skin type can use this. It's part of the program that Dr. Obagi would prescribe for every single skin concern. They can all use Daily Power Defense. And it goes on first. So in your regimen, you would cleanse, you would exfoliate with the polish. You can do this every day because it's so gentle, and the design of these magnesium crystals, they're shaped like a golf ball, like they're not jagged, so it's not actually going to damage your skin if you're exfoliating every day. It's actually great to promote that cellular turnover and renewal. And as long as you're using the right product, you're not over exfoliating. You're also just going to use a gentle pressure. That's why it's called polish. Just think of it gently polishing your skin, not scrubbing. It's not called a scrub, okay? So just polish. So you're going to cleanse, polish, then you're going to put on your serums. If you're using the firming serum, which I use, it's super luxurious. It's one of the higher end products, but it is for firming skin. Like anybody who's getting Morpheus in their treatment regimen, anybody who's concerned with marionette lines, nasolabial folds, jowls, it's probably time to start using firming serum. It's going to add to and maintain the benefits that you get from tightening treatments like Morpheus. So that I put on first because that's like my Cadillac of serums. Then I use the Grenzene Vivier Vitamin C that also has a growth factor in it. So it's a growth factor and a vitamin C combined in one. It's amazing. And then I do my Daily Power Defense. So those two products would come on first, or your vitamin C serum, whichever it is. And then you can do your Daily Power Defense. And then subsequent products that go on it depends on kind of the molecular weight, the thickness of the product. So when you work with me, when I give you your layout of your regimen, I always just tell you AM and PM in the order that things go on, so it makes it really simple. But that's kind of how it starts. And then with your gift, you're also getting the Ultra Hydrating Mask and the 3 Zeo Brightening Sheet Masks. So these are beautiful. These are sheet that go on. This is like a cream that goes on, and then you can wash it off. This, you don't have to wash anything off. All the kind of dewy gorgeousness that's left on, you can just let absorb and rub on. It's beautiful. When you use these consistently, you'll see brightening in your skin. You're not going to see, like, you'll see like hydration and dewiness and plumpness from one use, certainly, and it's beautiful for using like before an event. If you really want to see decrease in pigmentation, then you've got to do more consistent use. You can also come in for brightening facials as well. And this is really nice for winter time because people are just getting that extra dryness, needing that extra hydration. You could use this a couple times a week or as needed. You can even leave it on your skin. You don't have to wash it off. So that's that. And I am going to pick a winner. Make sure, okay, it said, we did get a question. Do you have any regimens for perioral dermatitis? Yeah, good question. So you wanna be on a regimen for sensitive skin because you have sensitive reactive skin, and I absolutely do have a regimen for that. That is super easy to treat because it all comes packaged beautifully by Vivier. One of the reasons I carry Vivier and I love them is because they are terrific for treating sensitive skin, like those that would be prone to dermatitis, to eczema, rosacea, and this is the sensitive skin program. They used to call it the redness program, now it's called the sensitive skin program. It's the same thing, it's the same products that come in here, and there's 6 products, and it's a really good value. Anytime things are sold in a program, they're always like marking it down from what the full retail price would be if you purchase them separately, and then it's further marked down 20% right now. So you would love this and it would help your skin. Okay. Any other questions? You can always, I'm going to repost this to my feed. You can always put your questions in the comments as well. Just double checking that I didn't miss anything. Okay, and great, now I'm going to pick somebody. Drum roll. Teresa Doan. Teresa Doan, thanks for joining my live. I hope you enjoy your skincare products. You can DM me your details and we will ship that out to you. And if you want to add anything to your, like if you want to make an order and we can just ship this out together with your order, just let me know and I can always help you with putting together that order as well. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Do check out my treatment specials as well because I know a lot of you have been, you're wanting to get the under eye PRP, you're wanting to get the filler, or you're wanting to do the LipoDissolve. Now is the time to do it because you're gonna get that $200 back in gift cards for any other purchase. So you could use that $200. You could use it right now. You could shop the 20% off of skincare with that. You could use it on your Botox. So now would be the time to get those things and do shop our sale because now is also the time to restock. And if you've purchased with me and the last time you purchased with me was 6 months ago, you are not using your products enough. You need to be more consistent and you need to restock. Okay, love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends. Happy Black Friday shopping. Have a great day. Bye.